Welcome back. Let's learn. Do you remember me? I'm from the chapter 1.
In our previous class, we read the first two stanzas.
Learned groceries.
Now let's learn the rest of the poem. Hurtling through a belt of asteroids,
I crossed Uranus without a fuss.
and here hurtling and the meaning will be dealt in the end of this class by your teacher. The next line. To Neptune, the blue ice giant,
Further high, I fly beyond the galaxy. To meet the creator of this
this magnificent
display.
to take me beyond the Milky Way,
To voyage across the galaxies. Your children, the solar system, our solar system, is in the galaxy named Milky Way. But there are other galaxies, so that is the reason the author wants to travel to other galaxy to voyage
across
the galaxies. Children, the meaning of the poem
and each and every meaning of the word, terms, the glossary, all will be dealt by your teacher.
children, hope you all understood.
Happy morning, children. I'm glad to see you today, and we are going to learn about the meaning of the poem and the last two stanzas. And we'll revise the whole poem glossary. There are a few more glossary to add to the last English class. Okay, last English class we saw about the poem. What is the name of the poem? Do you remember that? Yes, children. Here in this picture, can you see a man jumping the cliff? Cliff means the edge of the rocky mountain. Okay, so this proves that he is going somewhere which he could not reach the unreachable. And the next picture is the universe. So now do you guess the name of the previous class? Remember? Yes, children. It is beyond the universe. Beyond the universe. What is it? Beyond the universe. Who is the person who wrote the poem? Here in this case, we don't know the author. And one more thing is, for poems, you can call the person who writes the poem as poet or the anonymous. In this case, unknown, otherwise called anonymous. The author of this poem is anonymous. And what is this poem about? What do you understand about this poem? You get to know what is the dream of the person. It is a dream of a person who wishes to go beyond the universe, beyond the home. It is his home is Earth. Earth is in the solar system, and beyond the Earth, if you go, you will definitely go beyond the universe. So that is his wish, and he wishes all this in his dream. His wishes and his imaginations. And so, children, don't stop just reading the poem. Try to write your own dreams in a poetic form, just the way that this author has done. He took a simple storyline and he constructed it into a poem with the use of a rhyme and patterns. Let's first read the first two stanza. And one more thing about this poem is the gender is not at all mentioned. We don't know whether the person is a girl or a boy, a man or a woman, or a lady or a gentleman, or a person who is a elder. We don't know anything. A demographic, we don't know anything about the culture or whatever country it belongs to. We don't know the background. So let's go to the next slide. That is the first two stanza. First two lines. I dream of flying beyond the earth amidst the planets and the countless stars. So children, here when you go away from earth, you have to cross the atmosphere, and after the atmosphere comes the stars, moon, and after the moon you cross the other planets. What are the neighboring planets? Mars, and Venus. What else? You can think of something around you, but this poet wants to go beyond, meaning away from the home. When you want to go away from the home, it will be a blockage if you go behind, right? This is beyond the earth, and which is towards the creator, towards the galaxy. So when you go beyond the universe, you won't go back to sun. You will be going back to universe that is away from Neptune, away from Jupiter, away from Saturn. So you go forward, not backward. That is the reason we don't have Venus and Mercury mentioned in this poem. Okay children, let's read first. I dream of flying beyond the earth amidst the planets. So I talked about few names of planets, remember? Those planets are amidst what? The countless stars. So beyond the earth, amidst the stars and planets. Okay, like that she or he wants to fly. And children, there is something else that you can notice in this picture. What is this? Can anyone know about this already? This is just a dream catcher, he or she. So poet is a person who writes poem. Next is dream. Dreams. Okay children, I talked a lot about dreams, dream catchers. Children, do you know what is your dream? It may be your ambition. Some people might have that ambition, the fire in them to dream about what they will become. And what is your dream? Today, think about it. What are your dreams? You might be having more than one. You might be having just one dream, or 5 or 10. So whatever it is, think about your dream and try to have it in a poetic form, just the way that this author has done. Try writing poems using your dreams. And now the next thing is event. So all these things which is happening in this poem is a reality or imagination. It is a imagination because it is all happening in a dream. Dream cannot be reality. So children, once again, poet, otherwise known as the person who writes a poem. Dreams. What are your dreams? Think about it. Events. It is imagination. Okay. Okay children, the next thing is, two stanza is, I would stop by the red planet Mars. Here we dream of a home away from home. Just the way I talked, it is definitely not her home. Her or he, it might be a he or a she, we don't know. So that person home is totally different. It is not Mars. Mars is a red planet. We have already studied that in our first lesson. Next, here is the Mercury, Venus, and Earth. So here she starts the journey. Where is the place she starts the journey? Earth. So away from Earth is called away from home. This is a home away from home. Understood? And then the next stop after Mars is Saturn. She suddenly jumps over here. Okay, this is the exact picture of how our solar system looks like. And children, the next thing is Saturn. Fly on to watch the Saturn with its ring and moons. Then, what is this Saturn? Why do they call it as moons? Because it's got more than one moon. The prominent one, the most famous moons are Mimas, Enceladus, Tethys, Dione, Rhea, Titan, and others, because there are many moons. And in spite of that, they have even a small ice cubes. And do you know these rings? They are nothing but the dust. Space, okay, from the space gets gathered in here, and it gives an illusion as though it is a ring. But then it is just not a solid. It is just dusty particles around, which is moving around the planet Saturn. There's something about a marble. We already talked about marble in our last English class. You remember that? So we talked that marbles looked like, what is it? Jupiter. Jupiter looks like marbles. Okay, so this is a typical marble toy which looks like Jupiter, but there are other marbles which don't look like this. Okay, don't think that Jupiter will be in a green color, blue color. No, it won't be in green. Radiant color is red. So this is a line. Then I stopped by Jupiter. Marveled. Marveled means taken aback or shocked or surprised. It's a pleasant surprise. Okay, usually when visitors come to your home, what you do? Oh, what a pleasant surprise. It is a astonishment, a joy. The same way, this person who stopped by the Jupiter is marveled by the huge gigantic figure of a Jupiter, the planet. It has got the stripes just like how the marble looks, this marble looks, and so also it's got a small tiny spot which is a red storm. It is said that the storm was there around for over 1,000 years, and still the season has not changed. Still it's stormy. And don't ask me the reason, because nobody knows. The scientists are still trying to find out why the storm is still there. And children, the next place, interesting fact. Here you can see Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter. Do you know from where it has been taken? This picture is taken from Earth. You can actually see Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter from your home. Wow, what an incredible thing, right? Yes, you try to look all these things. Moving on to the next slide. That is the next two stanzas. Yes, we are the next planet. What is a planet that you can see from the sentence? Yes, you're right. It's Uranus. Uranus, hurtling through a belt of asteroids. I crossed Uranus without a fuss. So children, these are the belt of asteroid which is revolving around the Uranus. Uranus is said to be a cold planet, a hurdle race. Have you ever watched the athletic program on TV where you see a person jumping across a hurdle that is something like bench or a pole? Okay, it resembles like a pole, and then you see a person hurdling that pole. Okay children, let's go to the next two lines. So the Neptune, what is it about Neptune? We all know that Uranus is cold, but Neptune has blue ice giants. So to Neptune, the blue ice giant, further high I fly. So you can find one rhyme here. The rhyme is the high fly, high fly, high fly, giant beyond the galaxy. Okay, I fly beyond the galaxy. Now the poet wants to go beyond the galaxy. Okay, so the next two lines are, so this is the Neptune planet, the other blue planet, and here comes the next two lines, which is very incredible to know that the poet actually wanted to meet creator. The creator is usually denoted, represented for God. And creator of what? Magnificent display. So the magnificent display means the display of the planets, display of the stars, and the way that they move. It is not display. What do you call your monitor as? Display. What do you call the mobile phone first screen, the viewing screen? Display. What do you find from the display? Informations and all the other things that you have inside. The same way, the magnificent display of this universe means everything that universe has got, everything which is there inside the galaxy. He is astonished, he or she is astonished, and he is wanted to meet the one who created that magnificent display. Here you might be knowing that definitely that poet wanted to go beyond the universe. In this last two lines, he is mentioning that he wanted to request the creator to take me beyond the Milky Way to voyage across the galaxies. This person is really greedy to go beyond universe itself is a voyage for me, but he or she wanted to go beyond the Milky Way and to have a voyage across the galaxies. It's a nice adventurous thought, but then it is all dream. Okay, the next, I'm going to just flip and ask randomly about what might be the word behind this picture, and we are going to learn the meaning of that word. Shall we? Let me start from this baby, this little cute little baby. What is the expression it is giving? It is astonished, it is surprised, wonder. So the word for wonder and surprised is marveled. Okay, here marveled, LED, is in the verb form. See the meaning? Wonder, astonished. And the next picture is the walnut and the brain. What is this walnut and what is this? It's a brain. Do you see any difference or similarity? You see them similar, not different. they are similar in a way that they look like. So you can say it as resembles. You can frame a sentence like this: the walnut resembles the shape of the brain. Resembles. Resembles. Resemble meaning similar to or look like. The next is the marbles, our favorite marbles, which is the planet which looks like marbles, Jupiter. Here is a marble. What is marble? Very easy. It's a small ball of glass. Sometimes the marbles are made even from clay, so you can call it a small ball of clay, used as a children's toy. The next is, what is this man doing? Do you see that pole? That is the hurdle. Okay, he's trying to jump the hurdle. That's the hurdle race. This hurdles, and then what is the meaning of it? Racing over the barrier. The last, beyond. You already know what is beyond, which is outside the limit or reach. This girl is doing something. She's reading. So what is she doing? Reading? We don't know. Amidst. Surrounded by. Amidst the plague, children are willing to study in Anita Methodist.
You see her hand and the next button. So it's like walking towards the next step. So the word for this picture is, can you guess? Yes, further. Further meaning to move ahead. A small recap. First we saw the word marveled, wonder or astonished, resembles, similar to or look like. Marble, a small ball of glass or clay used as children's toy. Hurdles, racing over the barriers. Beyond, outside the limit or reach. Amidst, surrounded by. Further, to move ahead. Try to learn the glossary.
These are the answers for the worksheet.
Jack does the running, I do the showing. Number 6 coming, number 6 going. It's a voice of the t-shirt, soccer t-shirt worn by Jack. The next will be, we are not uptight as our Bertie Buddy knows.
We hang loose laces
And we don't do bows. This is a voice of a shoelace, and it is in the poetic form. The next is arm in the left sleeve, arm in the right, button, button up, tight. This is the voice of a coat or winter jerkin. The next is, I am the violet's hiking hat. I live on Violet's head.
I never take off my hiking hat.
Violet said. This is the voice of a hiking hat. This is the voice of a hiking hat. We like to be wet. Wanda and I.
I am Wanda's swimsuit.
We don't like dry. This is the voice of the swimsuit worn by the Wanda in the picture. Bob's on his bike and I am on Bob.
I'm Bob's helmet.
I am on the job. This is the voice of a helmet worn by Bob on his bike. Okay, so that's a picture of a Bob and the bike with the helmet. That's all, children.
That's all, children. Stay healthy and eat well. Goodbye.